You know, I got to tell you, I'm so excited to get the Tesla. I mean, my Model 3 Performance. And look at this over here. Well, we got Kyle and Drew in Tesla speccing out a Porsche Taycan. I mean, like, is that classic? Only out of spec, right? This is the way it is. You believe these guys, Kathy? It's like a car oxymoron going on here, where they're speccing out a Porsche in Tesla, and they're into it. They could care less. They're here at Tesla. Look at them. They're not even listening to me.
3, 2, 1, 0.
Welcome to another episode of Out of Spec Dave, where today I'm taking delivery of a brand new Tesla Model 3 here at Mohegan Sun, and there's so many different Teslas over here. I mean, it's like, this place is really rocking it. And the question is, which one am I getting? I mean, you know, yeah, I'm in the Model 3 rear-wheel drive now, the one with the LFP pack. And in like 4 days after I take delivery of that car, of course, they come out with the long-range Model 3 with the Panasonic pack that qualifies for the $7,500 federal tax credit. And I was like, oh man, you know, you just can never really guess when Tesla comes out with these programs. And of course, you're never on the right side of those trades, right? Something that would actually happen. So, you know, and then a week after that, they announced Quicksilver, which obviously they had in Germany, they had in China, but they had only had that on the Model Ys, not on the actual Model 3s. And I was like, oh man, should I switch? Should I switch? So I did. And I definitely went with Quicksilver, and I definitely went with white. But the question was, which do I get? Do I just get the long range with the rear-wheel drive with 363 miles of range? Or do I go for something a little spicier? And guess what, guys? There it is. My new car. The Model 3 Performance Quicksilver with white interior. Can't wait to take delivery of this car. Today I've got Kathy here. I've got Kyle here. I got Drew from Martian Wheels here. And I've got Tijmen from Out of Spec as well. And I can't wait to get into this. The car looks beautiful. We've already given a once over. I'm going to go in and sign the paper. And just drove from Seattle to Boston. And then from Boston down here to Uncasville. And it's time to take delivery of my new car. Looking good.
Wow. Are you sure this one's the one?
Well, it's a Quicksilver white.
Yeah, it must be, because it says 330 on it.
Yeah, this is it.
Wow, they really loaded up the tire shine. It's going to be a slippery ride home.
They knew it was my car.
It's going to be a drift machine pulling out of here. Yeah, absolutely. Timon's checking the panel gaps.
Why didn't they just make this one solid piece? It like goes down.
Aero, brother.
Big aero guy.
Yeah.
Big race car driver.
That's right. He really needs that performance.
This looks good though.
This looks to be like a completely different color.
Let me guess. There's going to be condensation at first rain in the taillights.
All right, so I am so psyched. Kyle, what are your thoughts? You know, I've been back and forth and back and forth.
Oh my goodness, we just needed him to make a decision on this car thing because it was so many text messages and calls. At one point I was like, if whatever he's telling me right now will change in about 8 hours. And it always did.
Yeah, it did.
And you were like, long range, rear drive. And I'm like, you have a Model 3. What are you going to do with this that you don't do with your car?
It's true.
But we're going to force him to go to some track days.
Yes. Oh, no, I want to go.
Yeah.
I'm going to go up to Skip Barber.
So brakes, wheels, and tires. You got to get Martian wheels on it.
Okay.
Upgrade the brakes.
Do I need
Full
to?
send. Yeah, if you're driving it properly, yes. That's the main weak link on the car.
Okay. All right. That's fine.
And what an amazing value, though.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. And it looks great. Love the color. Love the spec. And if you don't like it, maybe I'll take it from you one day. Because this is exactly how I would spec the new.
So you have first dibs.
Yeah, first dibs.
Okay. Well, this is a Connor family car here. The spec is Quicksilver with the white interior, and I did opt for the full self-driving, so I bought down the rate on the actual color, and then I was able to take advantage of the tax credit as well, which I did qualify for last year, which is a good thing. So Yeah, I'm really excited about this car. I actually went and sat and drove one, and I spent about an hour and 15 minutes with it because my concern was I'm a little wider than the average person, and the bolsters that are in these seats, which I love, I was concerned that might be a little bit uncomfortable. I know Colton said, Colton from Spec Detailing, he was concerned that, the car just the seat wasn't comfortable for him. And so, I was convinced. I love my Model 3. I love everything about it. Posture, the way that it feels. I like how soft it is. And I was concerned maybe this is too firm and maybe the seats are too harsh. And after spending about an hour and 15 minutes with it, and Kathy and I, who was also here, I really felt like this car, it didn't feel like a hardcore track car. It felt like something that could be a lot of fun to drive very spirited. Clearly very fast on a from 0 to 60 and that kind of thing. But it didn't feel too harsh for me. And the seats, I found that they were great. So yeah, I'm excited about this purchase. So honey, Kathy, what do you think? The day's finally here.
You did it again.
I did it again.
I hope this is it.
This is
beautiful. I don't know what else you could want.
No, I don't either.
Really pretty.
I really am excited about this. I was thinking about what I was going to name this car because I know that you want me to keep it for a long time.
Yes.
So, I mean, we couldn't call it Bucky 2.
You could call it the Keeper.
The Keeper.
How about that?
Or just Keeper.
Well, let's go have dinner, and then you can make a decision.
I should probably go buy it because otherwise. No, I don't own it yet. I don't think I do.
How nice was I to drive your car?
I know. Thank you for So I'm trading in my Model 3. It's a 2024 rear-wheel drive. It's actually got 5,000 miles on it, and I've only had it for 2.5 months. So we did put some mileage on it. Katie put some mileage on it. And so I'm going to be trading that. They gave me a good value. And here in the state of Connecticut, the issue is that any car that's over $50,000 is a 7.75% sales tax. So I'm saving a good amount of money on this.
You tell yourself that, Dave.
Yeah, I know. I'm rationalizing it. Let's go inside and buy this car. Okay. So I had a choice as to where I would take delivery of this car. I could either do Mount Kisco, which I always do, or I could come up here to Uncasville and take delivery at Mohegan Sun, which is specifically what I wanted to do because I just love the fact that Tesla opened up a sales location here in Connecticut where the dealer laws, these are old dealer laws on the books, they actually prevent Tesla and others, for example, Rivian or Lucid, from selling cars directly to consumers, which I think is ridiculous. So in my opinion, this is why I'm here at Uncasville. It would have been easier to get the Mount Kisco delivery. But one of the benefits is that since I'm trading my car in, because we actually are technically in the state of Connecticut, I'll be able to get my registration immediately, and I can put the plates from the transfer onto my car today. When you take delivery, if you live in Connecticut, from out of state, let's say Mount Kisco, you have to wait. You have to get a 30-day temporary tag, and then you have to wait 30 days, and it's more of a hassle. So this will be a little bit more of a streamlined process from a registration standpoint, which I think is great. All right, so here I am just waiting for the paperwork. Now I've got the trade-in vehicle information here, but I guess I've signed for the car, and then I don't know what they need to do in the back there, maybe authorize it. I'm waiting for the car to show up in my app, and I've had it in the app with the VIN and all of that, but it hasn't been added to as a authorized vehicle in my app. And then I would imagine Bucky, the rear-wheel drive, will go away, and then we'll still have Kathy's Model Y and Kyle's Cybertruck and all of that in there. So, yeah, what's interesting is I guess in the state of Connecticut, you have to sign physical papers as opposed to using an iPad to just click through. And in some of the states, they make it even more efficient. And then there were a couple other things I had to do in terms of authorizing the acceptance of the vehicle in the app itself. But here they come. It sounds like we're going to get to work over here, and then I'll be able to go down and get the car. All right, and of course I'm transferring the Out-of-Spec Dave plate over to the new Model 3. And there we go. Beautiful. Nice job. How many of you must have been doing this all day today, huh?
All day.
All day. That's what we like to hear. All right. All right, Eric. So I know you need my registration out of Bucky. This is, you know, I love Buc-ee's. I don't know if you've ever been to those roadsides. So they got these.
Gotcha, yeah.
Yeah, so the name of this vehicle is Buc-ee. All right, well, Buc-ee, it was fun while it lasted. Didn't last very long, but believe it or not, little over 5,000 miles on this puppy. And you did me good. And what you did was you convinced me that the Model 3 platform itself was the right vehicle. And then you see this Model Y over there in Quicksilver. And see, yeah, you can really see how much darker, or, you know, stealth gray is versus the Quicksilver. But yeah, good stuff. You got something. Well, look at this. They've marked you up. You've got a piece of tape on there and trade-in value vehicle. This is weird. It's paper and it's getting all wet. But anyway, we'll miss you. All right, so I just said goodbye to Buc-ee, and I actually almost forgot. I almost forgot my neck pillow in the car that I think my wife Kathy, she loves that thing. I've been using it, you know, on and off. So Tijmen, thanks for coming out as well for this delivery. One of the things you pointed out though is that what's on these tires. Can you tell me what's happening here?
So there's a bunch of tire shine on it, which looks good from far away,
yeah,
but it's pretty useless. And you can see they put it all the way on top of the tire, which, I mean, the rest of the tire's fine, so you should be good, but it's always good to try your best to scrub that out so that when you do have to stop, you can stop.
I see. So that substance on there.
Yeah, it's like a little bit of an oil type of thing.
I see.
And it can just reduces traction.
Right. Now you just got yourself a Model 3 Performance, right?
I did, yes.
How are you doing with that? What year is it?
It's a 2018.
Okay.
At 40,000 miles. It's solid.
Great.
It's a daily, and then once it's fully fixed, so I need upper control arms, which every pre-2020 Model 3 needs.
Right.
Once that's done, then I'll have some actual fun with it.
Okay. All right, cool. Is it a white?
Yeah, white.
Oh, nice.
So
you got it in Salt Lake, right?
Yep.
Well, good luck with it, and you know, maybe one day we'll see. I don't know. Kyle says he's got, if and when I ever sell this. Did you hear I named it She's a Keeper?
Yeah.
But if
keeper for what? 6 months?
No. We'll see. I mean, hopefully we'll make it that long, right?
Yeah, right. Exactly.
But anyway, Kyle says he's got second dibs or first dibs on it. We'll see. But for now, I just want to enjoy this. I'm so happy. And guys, thank you so much for coming out. It's great to be able to take delivery, especially the day after just going cross country. Oh man, what a past 4 days. Just insane. Kyle just said, can I share the car with him? I'm not sure I want to.
Well, I'm gonna make them try to get you a new seat because it came with a little crease on it.
Oh well, show me.
We all know how particular I am about creases.
Oh yeah, I see that. Okay.
That's annoying. And then there's also some markings down here.
This isn't too much better.
Yeah, just they need to get the material down.
Oh, well, I'm not gonna let that bother me.
No.
But I'll definitely. So what do I do, Kyle? Put it in, take a picture and put it in the app?
Yeah, we were just talking to the guys here. Super nice. Shout out to Luke and then his boss, who's the manager here. They were super cool viewers as well, which was awesome. They said just submit it in the app before midnight, and then kind of no questions.
And should I go for both?
Yeah, let's just get a new one every day.
Let me see. Might as well get
the car's bad.
Wait,
new
can I get the rear seats to match the style of the front seats? Because here they give you these gorgeous front seats, right? Which I love with the piping, and then the rear ones they're the same exact as the old.
That's a good point. No piping on the back.
No piping on the rear seats. I know. They're all like that.
Request a new car.
Request a new car. All right. You know what kind of dad I am? I'm letting you drive my car for the first time. Not even me.
So are you ready to experience it for the first time?
Sure. Will you be nice to my car?
Yes.
Look at these guys. They're just waiting for me to lose my mind up here,
We're
right?
creating a Dave specific track mode, which would be very understeery, maximum stability assist, and maximum regen with no Prost drive cooling or lap saved.
I don't need that.
No, this would be the safest way to drive the car. Probably
Okay.
safer than even normal.
All right. Well, I need that.
And then we're going to go drift preset.
Have we named the car yet?
I don't like your name of Keeper because that is not going to happen.
That's you're the opposite.
You don't know that.
It's just not going to happen.
Okay.
So we're just going to go.
I didn't say how long I'm going to keep her.
I just think we should go.
Right? You know what I'm saying, guys? That doesn't have any kind of time constraint.
Just to the top of the parking lot.
All right.
Just up the park.
So you're thinking I need to rename the car?
Correct. I think you should name this
Turd 2.
Turd 2. Absolutely.
No, I'm not naming it Turd 2. Maybe Bucky 2.
Okay, first thing is first. We are going to test the performance of the new Model 3 Performance. Let's go. Wow, that's a good way to start an ownership period.
That felt like GM test track.
Yeah, I mean, what's
It
the
sounded
fastest
like
lap
it.
time through here? Holy smokes. Oh, look at this. We've got some like tire shine on the tires too, so we just want to... You got insurance on this yet?
It didn't even slide.
Didn't even
You
slide.
guys don't know what you're talking about. Tire shine, make it slide. You don't know what you're doing. Speed limit 40.
Oh boy, hold on.
Everyone watch out.
40. Camp Post going 1 over on YouTube. 38. We'll be safe.
I don't feel comfortable. Can you go slower?
Yes. How slow would you like to go, Tijmen?
5.
5? Sure, let's try it out.
5 over.
Yeah, let's see what 5 miles an hour actually feels like on the road. This is what some of our viewers would consider safe driving. Damn, it's quick. The motor sounds awesome.
Yeah, that sounds sweet.
That is a totally improved sound. And I don't remember hearing that sound when I tested the Model 3 LG one.
Huh. Interesting.
Yeah.
The LG Performance?
In Europe.
LG
Yeah.
battery.
Oh, wow.
They-
That isn't even rated at 510 horsepower. It's
No,
it's
They make
So you're
that
saying
sound.
you haven't really driven a Model 3 Performance with the proper horsepower?
That's true. That's not true, actually. I did a test drive.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely.
All right.
Yeah.
All you did was you came to a stop and you gently accelerated to 10 miles an hour. Oh, you got it. There is evidence.
We accelerated in the other direction 10 miles an hour.
Oh, man. We're not talking reverse. You know,
Right,
so
yeah. So, congratulations
Thank
for your
you.
new spicy meatball.
I'm very excited.
Oh, the brakes have zero grip. It's like they put the tire shine on the brakes. What the heck?
Oh, boy. Kind of a cool facility to take delivery, don't you think, guys?
Absolutely beautiful.
Really nice.
I really like it. You can go gamble,
Yeah.
drink, and buy a Tesla.
And not. You just
And
take-
you just, deposit your winnings right here.
yeah. Take your
We
pick.
could probably park here too. And,
Oh, there
and
it
they won't
is.
charge us for it.
Bucky. See you later, Bucky.
Nice Taycan.
Nice Taycan.
Who's that?
Well, this is Dave's first time driving his new Model 3 at the Tesla Delivery Center. Backing it up. And he's going to show my mom what the new Model 3 Performance can do. Make sure it's in drive.
I want a countdown.
Okay, make sure you're in forwards and not reverse. This doesn't need to end up on viral YouTube. Yeah. 3, 2, 1, 0. Wow, that does boogie pretty good. So, Dad, you've just picked up your Model 3 Performance. We went to dinner at Michael Jordan's restaurant. If his basketball is as good as his food, maybe he could have a good career.
I think he did all right.
I think Daddy's jumping higher.
I'm pretty sure what Kyle's saying is that was an amazing meal.
Absolutely. And one fitting for an amazing car.
And I
Absolutely.
tell you, we had some great company. Thank you, Drew.
Yeah,
Thank
Drew.
You, Tijmen,
Tijmen.
Kyle.
Thanks for including me.
Good out of spec.
I mean,
night.
this plate of food we got was like
It was,
this
I have a
big.
picture, by the way.
And I said, we're going to need to take some of this home. And Kyle said, you don't know who you're dealing with here, do you? And
You
we
guys
took, we
taking
did,
it
we
for your
did.
road trip?
It's in the back.
Oh, we
Oh,
have
okay.
it.
Yeah, we did get to take
Oh,
some
yeah,
extra
I don't
home.
have to cook tomorrow.
Well, anyway, listen, the wait is over. And I did, as Kyle said, honestly, I ping ponged so many times back and forth. But a quick story that the day that I told Kathy Quicksilver came out, we were coming back from Florida in her Model Y. And I was like, oh, I really loved my 2018 silver white car. And just as I was explaining to Kathy that they're bringing back Quicksilver and how cool would it be to get the Model 3 Performance, my phone rang, and it was the guy that bought my Model 3 Performance, the 2018. He lives in Austin, Texas, and he was asking me about Model X's, but I was like, that's the universe. I'm going with the Model X, with the Model 3 Performance.
And by the way, she's a keeper.
She is a keeper.
She's a keeper.
Anyway, thanks everyone for watching another episode of Out of Spec Dave Kyle. What a great weekend this was. Thanks for coming here for the pickup and delivery of this car. Great seeing you, Tijmen and Drew and Kathy. Thank you for always dealing with me and putting up with me.
It's not easy, but somebody has to do it. Thanks, everybody.
See you.
Oh.